Hello, everybody. This is Terrorist Home. Uh, it's on my focus now. We're gonna talk about I am the indigenous person of southern part of Africa, as we are known as the southern part of Africa. I am a Kong, known as Bushman people. So I am talking about us, and I'm not talking. I can talk for everybody, but those who feel like they are part of me, but they don't want me to talk about. So, but I'm talking for all of us as the oppressed people by the black people. So, actually, now we're gonna react to this lady who make this video about Pastor Ray, and I know him. Not that I know him personally, but I have been following him at the social media. So I have an idea what he was doing, and I don't know the deeps about everything what he was doing, but on social media what he was doing, I saw some of the posts that he was doing. So I saw some. I haven't saw 100% of his posts, but I saw some of his posts. And how, so I will react to what she's saying about him. I believe now he must be in the prison, because I know he was arrested. He was arrested then. So before we go into South Africa, black people, first of all, are also not indigenous to South Africa. South Africa is why South Africa was, the natives of South Africa was rescued by the white people in the Southern Cape, while the blacks, actually they are the natives of entire Africa, because they are the oldest inhabitants of Africa, and they are the natives. But the blacks and the Arabs, set them off. That's why you see their paintings are still all over Africa. And in Kenya, the cliques were talk, even in Tanzania. And the Ethiopians and everybody, they are San people. And that's why you see the paintings, the art paintings of there's no way, if was it Africa and the Africans were there, they could have go and painted peacefully. So when the Arabs came and the black people, they kind of exterminate them and genocide them. So they were rescued. They don't have a land. They are homeless now today, treated as nothing by the black governments, and they are still enslaved and oppressed and deny ancestral land. So so before we come to Pastor Ray's story, we can talk about it, and let's dig into his story. So from there I will go further in many things that I want to talk about.
On the screen right now, we are looking at a South African man, a pastor to be specific, who goes by the name Harry Johannes Kenoysen, who had a plan to kill thousands of black South Africans by poisoning their water. To put in the right terms, we are looking at a terrorist, okay? We are looking at a monster. And recently, a South African court found Kenoysen guilty of...
For her to decide to say we are looking at the terrorist, we are looking at the monster, it's very interesting where she's coming with that, because every day the white people are killed in South Africa. So are we looking at the terrorists when the black people are killing the white people, or are we looking at the angels? This one is a terrorist according to her. So what about the white people killing? They kill the white people every day, and they have groups. They have like, even that Julius Malema is saying the white must be killed, and let's continue.
High treason, incitement to carry out violent attacks, and recruiting people to commit attacks. Prosecutors said the 61-year-old leader of the National Christian Resistance Movement and his group considered killing black South Africans by infecting them with a biological weapon. One of the methods they explored included putting poison inside reservoirs that supplied water to the black communities. The court also found Kenoysen guilty of unlawful possession of firearms. Investigators found weapons in his possession at the time of his arrest. South African police and intelligence thwarted the group in 2019. Some leaders of the group were also arrested.
Listen, you guys have so much dig up about this man, and there is so many South African white people. They have been disarmed. What they are trying to do is to disarm the white people. You know what? If was it not for those white people, the evil white people in South Africa, our people could have never been seen today, because the blacks were slaughtering them and exterminated them from entire Africa. So for you guys to paint yourself as angels and try to look at white people as the devils, no, my darling, your core is also not holy. So, how many groups? There is so much groups in South Africa who is having weapons, which is killing right now every day, and nobody is searching for them. Nobody, it's a norm in South Africa now to kill the white people. Nobody saying nothing about it. It's to say and he's not. Everybody in South Africa is preparing. Everybody, even my people, they have been called today, they are the coloureds or whatever. Everybody, they are not even coloureds. It's the children of sun, and then maybe the white men, sometimes children of sun and the black, they have been called coloured. And the what the whites have brought as the slaves, the Indians and stuff, they have now, they feel like we have been brought, of Malaysians was brought, because our people were so small, and most of the time they were not used into the slavery. So they still they feel the blacks feels like everybody is those people. So they are denying us, especially even me. They will call me, I'm a colored. I don't know, colored. I am a sun person. I never. Our ancestors was raped by, when the it's blacks and whites who invaded us, and both have raped us. So some of us looks like me, dark black. Some of the others will look like whites, because our people are also light in skin people. So if they mix with white, and you got to be mindful that most of the white people in South Africa have native blood. It's just children in 70s and 60s, they were allowed to become white people. So be very mindful if you decide that white people are not natives to South Africa, because it's the children of the San woman, the native woman raped. So the children of the native woman raped by the San, and native woman raped by the black, and native woman raped by the white. That is what is mostly now in South Africa. So all the groups in South Africa have that military. There is most people now in South Africa have military groups, except of the military of the South African military defense. There is a lot of military groups going on in South Africa. Malema groups, they have their own military groups. You understand what I mean? They have their own military group. That's why, when Malema groups are saying the whites must be killed, I mean, that is normal, and they have their firearms and they are killing. This man was maybe gathering and saying, and Malema is saying this thing every day about the white people, but nothing is happening with him. But now he got to be put in the prison, and the case has been thrown away. Because what you must know, that white people in South Africa are oppressed now by black people. You think that whites, the time the whites were oppressing and have that apartheid, so-called apartheid, blacks was also having the so-called apartheid towards the natives of South Africa. And blacks have genocided the natives of South Africa before the white people came there. They are the first apartheid, the first people who genocided the natives of South Africa. So, it's very hypocritical to talk about this nonsense.
And the organization's cells in multiple locations across the country have since been immobilized. Jailed members of Kenoizan's group took to the stand to provide evidence for his eventual conviction.
Maybe the volume is low. I tried to turn it on.
Prosecutors claim that Kenoizan's schemes were spurred by his highly racial views, adding that he wanted to use his religion as a basis for his actions. Prosecutors also said Kenoizan claimed he had been ordained to reclaim South Africa for white people. To further this end, he planned to attack government institutions, and more specifically police and military institutions. A guilty of.
You know, the natives of South Africa was free under white people. I mean, when it comes to we could hunt everything, Southern Africa, we were free under white people. You know, that's what is it looks, it is the evidence today. When you see the black government is worse for the natives. It's a nightmare. Let me tell you, first of all, they still deny us our industrial land, okay? Our people are sitting at the union building. They don't even care about their asking for the native rights, asking for our native language. They came and stole our language, our cultural clothes, and they feel like that is their cultural clothes. It is not. It is the natives' clothes. And they come and steal our language. The cliques that they are using, black people do not use cliques.
Join his group and execute the attacks. Pinoyzan also reportedly took the stand and admitted to taking to Facebook to share recipes on how to make explosives. Like, you literally see the hate this man has been harboring in his heart for a very long time. He is in his 60s, he's old already, but he still has this much hate. Not only does he have it, he's spreading it, he's recruiting people to hate with him, and it's crazy. These are the advocates of Ray-Cysst because they keep it alive by passing it on to their kids and making sure their community don't forget that they're supposed to be so hateful after everything said and done.
First of all, black people are also full of apartheid and oppression. I went through black people's oppression and apartheid too. So I went through both. And I think the black people apartheid and oppression is worse than the white man's apartheid and oppression. I got to tell you that. Our people are killed out by the black people. Our people have been exterminated, genocide by, even now our people are being killed. Our brothers are being buried alive. I can tell you everything that I am an activist for my people in Southern Africa, all the informations that I'm sitting with. You coming here and talking about him is ignoring the facts that the blacks are not natives to South Africa. Black people are not natives to South Africa. Those are the people who have come and saved the natives of South Africa, and you have the audacity to talk about them the way you are talking. The whites, the blacks are killing every day those people. Every day, white people are being slaughtered. Do you know how they are slaughtering the white people? Do you know that the black, not the army, official South African army, but there is so many blacks in South Africa that have just armies to kill the white people? Are you aware of that? Are you aware of them making plans every day? Nobody report them. Nobody take them to, like, you are exposing him. There is so much black people who is, and this one was just planning. The blacks have already planned and they are killing every day. Every day they kill the white people and nobody even take them to the law. They are not being found. Now, who is now the terrorist? You tell me.
You really start to get very curious as to what it is about black people that they are so scared of. You really start to think about that. Like him and his crew on Facebook doing all they were doing. You look at the Buffalo shooter as well. He too was actively online, planning and cooking, spewing all that hate online. So I took to Twitter and visited his page, and his bio is pretty straight to the point, isn't it? Save my race. Like, you would think his race is under attack. These people are just running around so scared. Like, save your race from what? He was out here planning to attack black people and...
But save their race. He's telling the truth. Save their race. Save the white people in South Africa. Save the natives of South Africa. As the natives of South Africa, I want the white people to be saved because they also come and save us. Was it not for the white people coming to the southern part of Africa, you could have never seen my people again. So save his people. Save my people. Every day, the same planning and whatever you say he was having, the blacks have it every day. Blacks is having, for me, he was just like any other group which is in South Africa which is making plans. He was just like any other group. There is so many military groups on the website of South Africa. He is not the first. And he was, for me, what he was doing was out of ordinary of what Julius Malema is doing and whatever any other person in South Africa is doing. Besides the defense force of South Africa, there was this militant people. of all kind of groups. All Zulus have their militant group. These are having their militant group. Our people, also the native people, have also started their militant group. So I don't see anything different from what he was doing and what the South African blacks are doing. And South African blacks they are the ones who actually took it already to the other level by killing. They execute him all the time. Every day white people are being killed. Every day. It's not just young or whatever, young from babies to grandmothers. South African is busy to slaughter the white people, genocide the white people. So why should he not say save his race? He has to say that. And I'm saying the same in his voice, save his people and save my people, because black people, you are also oppressors. You are also apart. Before the white people have came to South Africa, you came to South Africa, to Namibia, to Botswana, and you kill us. Before the white people. Was it not for the white people that you see as devils and whatever, you already have done worse than what the white people have done. So you think that we got to be quiet and not say save the white people? Save them, because Julius Malema is standing there. Every song, most of the songs that the blacks are singing is saying kill the white people. Kill the white people. That's what they say, and they have weapons and whatever. That's why you see everything. They are bullies. Everything, whatever. Talking about this hair that is whatever black hair. Then you got to go and ban cliques and ban everything. But you can ban, because black people do not build. They don't build nothing. All they know is to ban. So you can ban as much as you want, but you know that your country is just going to be a shithole country. That's all that it is. So you coming here and have a fit about him saying, save my people, and him saying, we're going to do this to the black people. I mean, you must be afraid. What about him? You people telling your people to kill the black people. You are saying the same thing he's saying, and you have already started your action. Blacks are killing the white people day by day, every day. Look the statistics. How many thousands of blacks already killed in South Africa? I'm talking about 10,000. How many thousands, if it's not even more than 10, 20, since so-called independence, blacks have killed. These people are swimming in the blood bath. White people are swimming in the blood bath as they have been killed. There is the exclusive black military, not official, but this guys who is a group militants that just kill the white people. They just kill white people. White people are the farmers. The farmers have died so much. White people, even, it's not just farmers in town. So, you guys coming here and crying that fake cry. It's a fake cry, because you are doing more worse than the white people are doing. You are doing, and it's openly. It's openly, like Julius Malema and the group. They are saying kill the white people in openly. Mostly every song of the black people have killed the white people words. So what is it? And they are sitting with their weapons and stuff. But nobody's going there. They go and arrest only. Now the white people are the political prisoners. It's only the white people now. It's the political prisoners in the prison. But there's Julius Malema. Everybody does the same thing. Guys, don't come with that crap here.
Thousands of black people. But he's the one who has saved my race on his bio. The irony, it's insane, but let's take a look at some of the tweets I found on there. I am Ivie, Commander-in-Chief of the Crusaders NCRM, National Christian Resistance Movement in South Africa. My full focus is the rescue of my race and securing the future of our race in South Africa. Rescue not the race from what though? Securing the future.
Rescue from the black exterminating of them. Genocide, black genocide.
If you don't like it here, go back to where you came from. I stand and fight for the existence of my race in South Africa. One white warrior, 1,000 of you. ... Coming soon. So saying that he tagged Julius Malema here, I have ideas as to what I think.
But I don't know if she even knows that black people are not natives in South Africa. Do you even know that? And now the black people are even fighting us to say, when we say that we are the natives, blacks came up with all, there's a city that they are showing. but that our ancestors our ancestors have drawn blacks and whites as invaders on the rocks. So him saying what he's saying, what did he say out of it that Malema did not say, that the blacks are not saying? And blacks are doing the action, blacks are killing them. So why should you be a hypocrite? Why should you try to kill them out? And he's saying go back to your countries, because he knows that black people are not natives to South Africa. And it's not them. It is the San people told them. Our ancestors went on the mountains, rocks, and they painted the history. So you coming here and say, yeah, Harry is a criminal, but how is he a criminal if Julius Malema is not a criminal? If Julius Malema is giving away, there's a video on my YouTube channel that you can say that Julius Malema acknowledging that the black people invaded. So I will still maybe make a reaction video about that, but it's already here, that on my YouTube channel, that you can look out, that he is saying that black people are not natives to South Africa, and he knows what he's talking about. Our ancestors already went the entire Africa, where the entire Africa, the natives, the oldest inhabitants of Africa are our people. But they were rescued in the southern part by the white people. That's why they're saying that we are. Even that Ethiopians, they are San people. Kenyans, they are San people. Tanzania, they are still Hasad people in Tanzania speaking the same language. Or the cliques, they actually kind of forgot some of the original language, but you can still find the cliques in their language. In Kenya, there was cliques. So you coming here and decide that he cannot fight for his race. He has to. As he has fight for us, they have to fight. Julius Malema is exactly doing the same thing this man is doing. Julius Malema and those black people are doing more than what he is doing, but no black is a political prisoner. I was following Harry on Facebook. I didn't saw anything out of it. I was seeing the same thing Julius Malema was Harry saying. So where is Harry, the criminal, and Julius Malema is not? While Julius Malema is also on the ground that he have invaded. Blacks are also invaders in South Africa. So where are you drawing your lines? This is a lie that you are spreading. It's a lie. This guy, what he said, it's the same thing Julius Malema is saying. So let us just not have impulse to one side, and when it comes to the other side, you don't have impulse of pulse. You are ignoring that part. I used to follow Harry on Facebook. He has never said in my post, and we all sometimes post nonsense on Facebook. We just, innocent people, like white people, are very oppressed. They are going from West apartheid or oppression right now in South Africa. They did not even go, black people did not even go through this apartheid that the white people are going. There was no white men going out just and kill around. Just like they are provoking today, they were provoking then the white people too. I also have experience about apartheid, so-called apartheid of the white people. While the so-called apartheid of the white people was going in, the black people apartheid is the oldest apartheid. But no, it just like you are doing now, blaming the white men, and you hide your apartheid. That's what is going on. I used to follow Harry. Harry, I've never read anything in his post about all the things that he was saying. It's the same thing that Julius Malema was saying. That's what I keep coming back to that point, to emphasize his mind, to emphasize on that it's nothing out of ordinary that he was doing. Nothing, the same thing that he has not even started to kill the black people. The black people are already slaughtering. Already. It's one here, tomorrow, after a month, or that's how they slaughter. And they don't just slaughter also just white people. Sometimes our people, the San people, are working for them and they slaughter them too. So it's not just the black people go and slaughter the white people. They slaughter our people too in Southern Africa. This is nothing new. So it was the white people who saved us. And me, I'm going to talk up for those people, white people. Because you are telling lies. And you, if you say he's a terrorist, who are you? The fingers, you are showing one finger to him, the other three show back to you too. Because you are invaders also in South Africa. It's not your land. And you still oppress and kill the natives of South Africa too. Was it not for those people, you could have never seen the natives of South Africa.
He meant by this tweet, but I want you guys to tell me what you think he meant. Creator God, at thy call I shall not falter. It's crazy how all they did in the past, they said God sent them and they were ordained to do it. Now still in the present, God is still sending them to commit atrocities. I'm like, these people's God is obviously different. It's obviously a different kind of God, really. There were a few other tweets that were written.
The black people God is also a different God. Your God is also a different God. You are very one-sided, lies, spreading lies and stuff like that. I was following Harry. I can talk that he wasn't even saying that I'm going to kill tomorrow. You know, he wasn't saying those type of things on Facebook. I wasn't following all his Facebook page, whatever post. I did not. But here and then I could check what was. Because I have many people in South Africa who has groups of militant groups. I see many on Facebook. I see many they are many. So there is many black South African groups which is militant. They are not official, and that what they're doing is they already practicing killing white people. So that's why black people have also killed our people. The black armies which was fighting the so-called apartheid was killing our people, and the white people were rescue them in the bush. That's why black people, your core is not holy. You are not holy at all, and maybe there is those you're gonna lie to, but you can't lie somebody like me because I know it. I know it too. I know it. I know who blacks are. I know who whites are. And both have raped us. Both are invaders. And you coming and putting yourself on the throne of South Africa and declare yourself as natives. No, you are not natives to South Africa. And you decide that white people doesn't have a place. How can the other criminal tell the other criminal you are not having a place here? How can black people tell the white people you are not both have invaded? That's my thoughts. And on Harry, I pray for Harry. I do pray for Harry. I do pray for him. I know he's in a prison. I know I've been following this politics long time. I know what the white people are going through. I know as well as my people. My people, the natives of South Africa, the natives laugh. The natives laugh the white people because natives know the white people rescue them. But they are not been given. The oppressors, the black oppressors, are the ones who still have them in chain. So that's my take on that. So until next time, God bless. And God bless the South African white people and my native people, as well as black people, even they oppress us. Okay, so comment, guys, and share the video, and that's how it is. Thank you so much.